So we'll go now to our next event here. There he is on the hold short line, the F16 Deadpool. He'll be taking to the skies. Here it is, vaping it up nicely there. Twisting and turning, you name it. He's going to be exploring the possibilities that the Belgian Air Force Virtual Edition can provide here. So Deadpool is 30 years old, hails from Austria, while 2021 is his second air show season as the virtual Belgian Air Force solo display pilot. In fact, Sochi Invitational 2020 will be his fourth virtual air show ever. So last year, he was here, by the way, at the original Sochi air show in 2020. You might remember him as he presented the Dark Falcon display in the F16 the skin or paint scheme. But this year, he'll be presenting the 2018 31 Tiger Squadron paint and livery brought to us by Roughmaster. And his goal today, demonstrate the F-16's precise maneuver handling characteristics. So get ready to sit back, enjoy the sound, the vapor, the mighty Viper, and only that can deliver here at Sochi 2021. As there he is, taking off in full afterburner. Show left, smoke on the pylons. Left turnout, it's Deadpool. Listen to the sound of that General Electric F-110 GE 129 engine. That's right, he's kicking out over 29,500 pounds of thrust. Smoke pods on the ends. This is going to be a great event, folks. Get that popcorn ready as he brings it back down on the down line into a half Cuban H. F-16, of course, the electric jet, up to 9 times the force of gravity, designed that way, designed actually to be unstable. Let the flight control computers figure it out, so to speak, as he pulls back hard, looking inside now. Bring back down on that half, that's basically the half Cuban, very nice. Good view of the control stick, precise handling. Now, the F-16, the 30-degree back angle on basically the ejection seat, allowing for a more comfortable ride, so to speak. And he's enjoying that right now as he's putting a lot of G. There's the HOTUS hands-off throttle and stick. Force sensing. Just one little bit of force gives all that and more as the flares come out over the top. Well done, sir. With the F-16 itself, a single-engine, highly maneuverable supersonic multi-role tactical fighter aircraft. Smaller and lighter than its predecessors, but uses advanced aerodynamics, as we just talked about, including the first use of that relaxed static stability fly-by-wire system, flight control system, achieving these maneuvers with ease and precision. But again, that precision is only coupled with the talent of that man, Deadpool, sitting right there in the cockpit as he commands this aircraft. So let's count him halfway at 2 on the 4 points. Good job overall. Nicely done. Z positions for a negative flyby. That's right, negative 1.5 to negative 2 Gs. Again, 9G maneuvers, not a problem in the F-16, and it can also reach a maximum speed of Mach 2, which I don't think we're going to see today in this airship environment, as there's the push. Blood going into his head. That is not fun when you're doing it, folks. And as well as, it's just not normal. Back on the stick now, repositioning. Well done. He's going to come around with a small barrel roll, kicking out about 8 flares. Flares, of course, the heat decoys for heat-seeking missiles, but for today's purpose, just enjoy the show there as they stream out here in a second. Let's keep them off on this slow roll. Of course, if he needs it, the Aces 200 ejection seat. Kick back to that 30 degrees, as we mentioned. Most fighters have a tilted seat again at 13 to 15 degrees. So big difference there, but if he needs it at 0-0 means that he can basically punch out at 0 knots and 0 altitude. But we're not going to wish that on him today as he tears into that turn there. Pulling up some G, now relaxing the stick as he goes outbound. With the Belgian Air Force number of F-16s for many years, one of the original NATO partners for the F-16 program back in the early 80s. And they know how to fly this Viper as good as anybody else. They, and again, the history goes very far, and a lot of cooperation between them and other NATO forces, and the United States as well, that made this aircraft at Fort Worth. And I believe they continue to extend the life of this aircraft as he is extending into the vertical. Nice roll on top. And touch and go complete. Watch now as he comes back around for his last maneuver. Deadpool's going to set around for a dedication pass and probably finish the flare bucket there as he flies by. Let's take a look. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the right, look, it's Deadpool in the mighty F16. Well done, sir, as his friend down there on the flight line in the Vigan takes the runway. That's right. Coming to you next here, the AGS 37, I believe. Showcase us basically show us what that can do. We'll hit there. And Deadpool has the landing clearance from Air Boss. Remember, he's in contact with air traffic control during this event. All regular air show rules apply. Needs the permissions, needs the coordination, needs to know how to maneuver through the airspace when it's his time to transition back and forth. T comes in nicely. The big and holding short. Very good, Deadpool. Tell what you thought in chat, folks. We also want to thank Eagle Dynamics, Thrustmaster, bringing a lot to this air show event here today. More to follow on that as well. So stay tuned. We've got our usual chopper camera pilots. Again, there are unsung heroes out there. Give a shout out to them as well, folks. Brakes out, air braking it in nicely. Well done, Deadpool. Look at that beautiful tail paint scheme on the Belgian Air Force. Virtual demonstration. And the Thrustmaster camera following the Vigan nicely.